As we leave the bustle of Colombo behind, the road opens up to reveal Sri Lanka's stunning southern coastline. Palm-fringed views and glimpses of village life leads us into Galle, a city where history meets the ocean. A quick wander through its streets offers a taste of Dutch heritage, vibrant cafes, and the laid-back charm that makes this stop unforgettable.
Part of the fun of exploring countries like Sri Lanka is all the colour and culture you see along the way between cities. We're on our way to Hambantota and stopping by for some roadside refreshments. Hi.
Hi.
What have you got here?
This is Sri Lankan green orange.
I'd like to try one, please. Yeah, thank you. So it looks like an orange, but it's not an orange because it's green. So in the syrup, you've got salt and sugar, and then you add pepper. Should we give it a try? Absolutely delicious. It's a perfect balance of sweetness, a little bit of bitterness from the salt, the pepper adds a kick to the flavor, and the wild orange is almost like a lemonade, but a little bit sweeter. So it's really like an orange and a lemon had a baby. And the result is this perfectly refreshing drink. Thank you, it's so good. Thank you so much. What a refreshing start to the day. Off we go.
The journey along Sri Lanka's southern coast has been filled with energy, vibrant towns, coastal views, and a sense of discovery at every turn. But as we arrive at Sri Lanka Hambantota, the pace shifts. Surrounded by wide open spaces and ocean breeze, calm settles in. Our welcome is marked by the traditional lamplighting ritual, a symbol of hope and new beginnings, setting the tone for the days ahead. The drive from Colombo has been really great, stopping along the way, experiencing interactions with local communities and vendors. And of course, Galle was really magical. It was like walking through streets in history. It had that old Dutch colonial feel, but it had a sense of community and culture. We heard mosques going in the background. We stopped at cafes for drinks. I really enjoyed the slow pace, the drive. You know, Sri Lanka's got this history of having terrible roads and horrible commutes between cities, but there's a highway now, which makes it so much easier. You can jump off, go into the little towns and jump back on and have the pleasure and comfort of straight, comfortable roads. Arriving in Hambantota, the energy has slowed down, the vibe has slowed down, and I really look forward to the next couple of days here on the coastal island resort experience that we have ahead. I'm going to try my hand at golf. I'm not very good, but it's been on the bucket list for a long time. Lots of outdoor adventures, getting out onto the sea, hopefully seeing some dolphins, maybe even some whales. And the one thing I think I really can't wait for is a surfing lesson. So lots of exciting things coming up. There's a real sense of slowdown, relaxation, closer to the coast, different foods, lots of seafood, which is my favorite. So loads to look forward to, much slower pace than Colombo and the hustle and bustle of the city. And I can't wait to experience it all.
So you're welcome to Mirissa. This is a nice beach in Mirissa, and we have a dolphins and whales area. It's very close by, like in 6 miles away you can find, not like the other part of the world, many kind of whales and so many dolphins. So every day we have a tours for to see the whales, like an average show time 3 to 6 hours. That's normal for the whale time.
We are surrounded by a school of spinner dolphins. Now they're a little bit smaller than the usual bottlenose that you might see in other parts of the world, but they're all around us, swimming, jumping in and out of the waves. There's a whole group of them just over there. A must-do activity when visiting Sri Lanka is to take surfing lessons. Now, if you're a beginner like I am, you come to these softer waves. If you're more advanced, you can take on the big, mighty waves. It's super exciting. There's loads of instructors along the beach, and you'll see people from all over the world taking the challenge. Wish me luck.
First, we want exercises.
Okay.
Let's run a little bit and let's come.
Run?
Yeah, little bit run. Come.
I didn't sign up for a run. Left,
Back leg,
back leg, front leg,
get
go.
low.
Let's go. That was insanely fun. I had the best time. I could spend all day out here. I wasn't the best at the very start, but I think with a bit of practice and great coaching that is so widely available here in Sri Lanka, you can master the sport in a heartbeat. I will be back. That was incredible.
After the thrill of spotting dolphins just offshore, we return to land and step into a slower rhythm, a traditional village setting beside the resort where Sri Lanka's culture and heritage come to life.
Now within this community, there's a mini kitchen, there's a tree house, but there's also lots of activities, batik, pottery, art, design, charcoal painting, but also a sense of what commerce and work would have been like when you look at the rice paddies that are beside me. There's rivers, there's bridges. It's a real sense of walking back in time and experiencing a different, really interesting side of Sri Lankan community. Thank you so much for hosting me and sharing the beauty of this incredible property with me. But tell me about Sri Lanka. Tell me about where we are, what makes this country and this part of the country so special.
Sri Lanka is a great island which have 22 million people, and our main thing is hospitality. You know, we are born with this hospitality which comes to Sri Lanka. When it comes to Hambantota, I think it's the deep south of Sri Lanka is Hambantota. And today if you see in deep south of Sri Lanka, we have a national park called the Yala. The second largest leopard population in the world is at Yala, and it's not only Yala that is there. You have from here it's about 45 minutes drive towards Colombo. It's called Hirikitiya for surfing. If you want to go for surfing, and if you want to go a little bit down as well, you can see the dolphins, you know, and the whales around as well. If you see, this may be one of those islands. You can see the biggest animal on earth, that's the elephant, and the biggest animal on sea, the whales, in within 1.5 hours time from Shangri-La Hambantota. Sri Lanka is blessed with natural resources and waterfalls, so there is a lot of things that for a guest who come from overseas to do in Sri Lanka.
Amazing.
After hearing the vision behind the resort from the general manager, it's time to see it for ourselves, starting with one of the beautifully designed suites.
I'm about to explore the rest of this phenomenal suite, and I will show you around. Nothing says luxury like a big spacious bathroom, and this one is screaming it. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Now, I am not a golfer yet, but if I was, this is the resort I'd like to be staying at. It is the only resort with an 18-hole golf course on the island and plenty to see and do for the rest of the friends or the family group that are joining you on your golf trip. Whether it's outdoor sports, adventure, relaxation, there's something for everyone at this resort. One of the things I love about travel is that it exposes me to so many unique experiences. I may not have mastered the art of golf quite just yet, but it's opened me up to learning, growing, and experiencing new things all the time. I encourage you to do the same.
From teeing off on the lush fairways, the day winds down perfectly with a delicious dinner to savor the evening.
south of Sri Lanka tonight, and I believe seafood is what you have to try when dining in these parts. Let's dive into an exciting dinner here in Hambantota. Chef, tell me about the food at Shangri-La Hambantota.
The food is the Shangri-La Hambantota. It's very special. We are always trying to do the unique thing. We are using them in very special ingredients.
So on the menu tonight, we've got all your specialty dishes.
Of course, started from this starter. This is salmon tuna tartar and fish mosaic and the ponzu sauce, and there's a vinaigrette over there and carrot chip.
Honestly, one of the freshest seafood dishes I've had.
This is the second course, truffle infused mushroom soup.
Okay.
This is a Sicilian chicken. It's very special for Sarah restaurant.
Smell that.
So yes, of course, smoky flavors there.
Yeah, delicious. Thank you, Chef. Absolutely delicious. There is so much color on my plate. There's so many flavors to get into, and I can't wait to see how they all blend together. After a memorable evening, the night quickly fades into dawn, and we're up early, ready for the adventure of Yala National Park. The Yala National Park spans across 1,200 square kilometers of pure wilderness. It's home to crocodiles, elephants, and the very elusive leopard. Elephants are one of the more common animals you'll find here at Yala National Park. And these two look like they're out for a morning stroll. Yala has a way of connecting you with nature in Sri Lanka, from watching a mother and baby elephant to the excitement and thrill of catching a glimpse of a leopard. These memories experienced here in nature will linger with you long after the safari ends. After days of exploring and adventure, there's no better way to unwind than slipping into the calm and rejuvenation of the spa. Hi!
How are you?
I'm so well, how are you?
Very good. So I will escort you to our
Thank you. Perfect.
So welcome to our treatment room.
From learning to surf Sri Lanka's rolling waves to long days on the golf course framed by ocean views, to the thrill of Yala National Park, where the wild still reigns free, every moment here has been an adventure of its own. I've cooked alongside locals, tasted dishes passed down through generations, and felt the energy of a culture that is both vibrant and deeply rooted. What stands out most is not just the beauty of the landscapes or the richness of the food, but the spirit of the people, warm, welcoming, and full of life. Leaving Sri Lanka, I carry memories of laughter, discovery, and connection. This is a country that doesn't just invite you to visit, it invites you to feel, to experience, and to fall in love. And trust me, once you've been here, you'll always long to return.